Hi, third graders. Today we are going to look at the Chapter 1 review together. This is a review paper that's very similar to the test that you will be taking. So put your name on the top and today's date. All right. Multiple choice. Fill in the circle next to the best answer. Number 1, what is 8,005 in standard form? So find the problem, then find the number 8,005 written in just plain old standard writing, right? Regular old number writing. 8 in the thousands place, and then it just says 5. It doesn't say 5 tens or hundreds, so it's 5 in the ones place. Number 2, in 4,560, what is the value of the digit 6? So let's look at the number. Here is the 6. It's in the tens place. So what would that be worth? 6 tens. Is 6 tens worth 6, 60, 600, or 6,000? Choose your best answer. Number 3, what is the expanded form of 5,109? These are all expanded form. That's when you write it as an addition sentence with the place value. So first we have a 5 in the thousands place. So it's got to be one of these 3. We have 1 in the hundreds place. And then we have nothing in the tens place, 0 in the tens place, and 9 in the ones. So find the one that shows 5,000, 1 in the hundreds, and 9 in the ones. Okay, number 4. What number is 100 more than 7,253? 100. So we'll go to the hundreds place, it's just the 2, and find the number that is 100 more than this. Number 5, what is the missing number in the pattern? Well, let's first look for the pattern. We have 5,256, 5,156. What do you notice between those two numbers? Do you notice some numbers that are the same? I do. Here and here. Also 56, 56. Now let's look down at this end. The 56 continues to be the same. So the change is happening. Here's 2, then 1, then 9, then 8. So it's going down. It's decreasing in the hundreds place by 1. From 2 to 1, 1 to what? And then it changes to 4,956, 4,856. What do you think it is? Mark your answer and then go on to the next page. Okay, number 6. Write 3,966 in word form. So that means you are going to have to do some spelling. The good news is, here's the word thousand for you. On the other page, they did have the word, no, they didn't have 100. So you'll have to use your best spelling, and know that I won't be grading you on your spelling, I'll be grading you on your math. You can pause this and then come back to when you're finished writing that long word, 3,966. Okay, you should be back now for number 7. Write 9 thousands, 40 tens, and 2 ones in standard form. So you're going to write the plain old number. And this is this is a tricky one. Let me go back here. Get on the right page. Okay, here's the tricky. 40 tens, not 4 tens. 4 tens would be 40. This is 40 tens. Okay. Well, guys, how much is 10 tens? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, right? So 10 tens is 100, which would mean 20 tens would be 200. 30 tens would be 300. And 40 tens equals 400. So this problem number 7, you'll have 9 in the thousands place. Instead of 40 tens, you're going to use your noodle to think, well, that makes 400. So I have to put a 4 in the hundreds place. And there are no more tens. If you've got 40 tens, that's what this 40 is. And then 2 ones. So number 7's a tricky one. 9,402. Okay, let's go on to number 8. In the number 2,408, what is the value of the digit 0? This is also tricky. It's in the tens place, and it's 0 tens. So what is 0 tens worth? 0. Okay, back to more standard stuff. Number 9, compare the numbers. Write greater than or less than symbols in place. So for number 9, you're going to look at the 2 digits in the front, in the thousands place, and they're the same. Okay, now I'm going to look at the hundreds place. 0, and this is the digit 5. So now I can think, okay, which one is greater? And I'm going to use a symbol to, have the Pac-Man eat the bigger number. Number 10, what number is 100 less than 6,349? So we have to, this is the 100, so we have to find the hundreds place. That's where the 3 is. And we need to write the number that is 100 less than 300. 100 less than 300, what would that be? Okay, now we're going to go to the next page. Our last page. And this is another one of those tricky pages. Often, if you see 5 answer choices, you'll think, oh, well, there's 5 problems. One will go in each one. That is not how this works. So we really have to put our thinking caps on. In which number does the digit 2 have the greatest value? So I'm going to look at the 2. The 2's in the ones place. This 2's in the hundreds place, ones place, tens place, thousands place. Which 2 is in the highest place value spot? This one, right? 2 in the thousands place would have the 2 here is worth more than the 2 in the ones, or 200 or 2 or 20. So this number would be written on your line. 2,854. Number 12. In which number does the digit 8 have the least value? Okay, here's an 8 in the tens, 8 in the ones, 8 in the hundreds, 8 in the thousands, 8 in the hundreds. Which one is the least value? That's right, this one. 8 in the ones place. This 8 is only worth 8. This 8 is worth 80. This one's 800. This one's worth 8,000, and that one's 800. So for number 12, fill it on in. Okay, number 13. which number is the greatest? So just of all these balloons, which number is the greatest of them all? Find it and write it on number 13. And you can pause it if you need to and come back. Number 14, which number is the least? So of all 5 of those numbers, which one is the least? So right now, I think you should have written for number 14 a number you've already used before. And then number 15, order the numbers from the least to greatest. So in this spot, since you've already found the least number, this one, you're going to put it again here. And your greatest number you found for number 13, that'll go here. And then you just have to order the other 3. Okay? Bring this to school. This is your review for chapter 1. I will check it. If you did well with it, we'll take our chapter test. If you struggled with this, then we will spend a little more time helping you before we move on. Thanks, boys and girls.